Welcome to Sparta. It's Pepsico. How you going? Say hello, Peppy. Hello, Peppy. Hmm? You can see yourself, can't you? Oh, you want to go? Okay. Off you go. Archangel Michael and his guts. Well, we won't be on long tonight. Just come give you the Lord's Prayer and let you know the Archangel Michael is still around. Mr. YouTube, well, doesn't seem to want to play fair, but when has he ever played fair? In fact, Mr. YouTube is my biggest troll of all when it comes to trolls. Mr. YouTube. As you can see, I got a little bit of a frog in my voice, so I won't be on long tonight. Well, I hope I find you well. I hope I find you good. You know, but I have a question for you. No, it's not a regular question you might get asked in your day, but from what I experience online, well, people will hate you for no reason. And I would like to say this question, and might sound a bit strange, but I say I love you. As the Archangel Michael, I say I love you. I bring this love from God. You're probably thinking you don't even know me. Who is this clown in the mask wearing the set of wings? But if people can hate for no reason, then why cannot the Archangel Michael love for no reason? When the world starts to work that out, it might start to be a world again. One of tangibility, of merit, of honesty, of respect, and of love. But, well, the only thing I see, this is the only thing that is the truth. The only thing that beats them all. In their own little special ways, everyone is special. Everyone believes in certain things. But yet, I don't see anyone out of all these content creators go once near to the Lord's Prayer. Well, here it is. The one content creator that will. Who's not afraid to stand by and give God a minute of his day to pray to him. But you don't seem to realize this. You just want the banter. You just want the hype. And I don't know whether anyone said anything about me, but frankly, I do not care. Because if I haven't heard it, well, it's not bothering me in a day, is it? It doesn't buy me milk or bread or feed me cheeseburgers. Well, here we go. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but to deliver us from evil. Hail Mary, full of grace. Amen. Now we have God in the Spartan chat, in your day, in my night, wherever you may be on this glorious earth. Well, it seems no one wants to pop in. something must have been said. I did read the message a few days ago, but I took it no heed, because I should have no worries with it. But it seems people just can't seem to let things go, even when those that are involved show more respect than they are given themselves. To the world, well, God rebukes you. And this is the last word you'll ever hear when it comes to that. When you hear those rebukes, then you'll understand. Lazy lies, false delusional narrative is what you know. And it is the full truth of what you are. And it is cognitive dissonance, where your bullshit narrative is basically a satanic one. Welcome to your helter-skelter, because you lack faith in yourselves, you lack faith in me, you lack faith in God, and I guarantee you, when Jesus comes along, you lack faith in him. You lack faith. And that's what the whole lesson has been about. Regardless of what I do, where I go, how I operate, I have always been faithful. Have you? Not one. Not one that I know of is faithful. Oh, well, welcome to your helter-skelter. It is simple as that. You lack faith in yourselves and God and myself. That means you lack faith in Jesus when he comes along, expecting him to come and save you. When he comes into this world, he'll come as a child, fragile like the rest of us, learning what we have all around him. And you will not have me around to guide you, because my mission goes elsewhere, whether you like to think so or not. And eventually, I will have the last laugh, as I always do. For I am Michael the Archangel, Archangel Michael, the only one God is sending to you. When you're begging, I will not be there. You have to save yourselves. And that is what is going to happen. And even Jesus will tell you this himself when he comes along. And then you really know what religion and faith is all supposed to be about. What do I know? I'm only the Archangel Michael. Michael the Archangel is a hell of a life. Hated, hunted, lied to, and lied about. A weapon and nothing more. Not even the Son of God. Just a weapon. But as it gets close to the end, my end, in this body, you don't want to know what I got to do next. But you don't understand me in this body. So how could you even understand what's the next level? It has occurred to me, I am a tool. And no father wants their son to fall. He wants his boy in heaven, regardless how bad he is. So we will see. We will see. Yes, well, hated, haunted, already, and I have yet to begin. But when I begin, you will know all the things and all the receipts I have will come to fruition. The only one outside the Secrets Act, but anything that proves dragons are quite real. But they are. Soon you'll hunt me down and drag me in chains through the streets, so you can learn what I know, the knowledge that's stored in here. in my briefcase, my mind. But you can't understand that. Can't understand that one bit. I'm only a tool, but I'm no man's fool. I can choose. God gave me the choice. It's out of his hands now. He's working through me. And that's as simple as that. Whether you like to believe so or not, this man sitting here in front of you, with a mask on and a hat, looking through his book, the Wolverine book, is a man that literally has your beginning and end in his pocket. But that's another story. You can't believe that. Human race is always thinking that if it's going to be powerful, it has to be big and grandiose. It has to be a big shiny bomb. Something that blows up everything to smithereens. What a silly human race you are. You know nothing. You know nothing. I wish you did. But after all these years of indoctrination, after they've reset, well, what can I say? And as you slowly get smarter, they'll get ready for another reset. And they don't care how they pull that reset in. They're that technologized and that advanced that they can, take anything. And you don't take it as real. Sheer reality. And in the end, it is being lied to. What you have to think to yourself every day is if you get up and you think, how do I do what this Archangel Michael is asking us to do to fight? How can I do these great things that he asks of us? We're too lazy. We want to sit back with the hype, giving shit to each other online, acting like a hero, playing tough. Well, I'll show you tough. You've got no idea about toughness. And those that talk about toughness, well, they want to come and have a look and have a spell with me. If you cannot do great things, well, you can do small things in a great way. That's simple. So everyone can help God. There has to be more God pieces on the board. At the moment, I don't see any. Not many at all. People popping in and out. What's this guy all about? No one wants to come and say hello anymore. Maybe they listen to too much hype, too much greed. Well, that's what happens when you listen to someone that plants seeds. That's a test of faith, right? And it seems that, well, it worked. No faith at all. None. Humanity has been driven of it. Totally. Balance is not something you find, it's something you create. And that's what I've been trying to create all along. Have I not? Balance. Equal between each other. Sorting out fights. Joining both teams. Trying to bring together. Balance. Through discipline. And faith. And trust. There's not much of that. What the fucking pipe dream I had, eh? Sorry, God, humanity's screwed. So we go to plan 2. And you don't really want that. But you're gonna get it. Well, there you go. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. And that is the courage of the Archangel Michael. See, I will just keep continuing and continue on and on and on, whether people listen to me or not. Why? Because I am Michael the Archangel. Archangel Michael is who I am. If you think I'm crazy, well, you'd be wrong. Sorry about that. Can't help that. Told you, I'm different than any of you bastards think about angels. That's all the hype that you've been taught. Now you're going to see the real ones. And well, I was different from the rest. Get that in your head. If you could change your mind, you can change your life. Obviously, people change their minds, so they change my life. But I don't care. We only get one in the body. And I go on to the next one. And the next, and the next. Until the battle is done. Don't sit down and wait for opportunities to come. Get up and make them. Be there for others. But never leave yourself behind. Yeah. When others will never be there for you. Think about that. That's called endurance. You're brave enough to say goodbye. Life's time sometimes will reward you with a new hello. So those who wish to say goodbye, bye-bye. And when you learn that I was right all along, I'll still be here with the light, and I'll say hello. Because that's what the Archangel Michael is all about. A real champion is not defined by their wins, but how they recover when they fall. You may be disappointed if you don't fall, but you're doomed if you don't try. As we work to create light for others, we naturally light our own way. So, whether you like to think so or not, I've been lighting my own way all along. And what have you been doing? Hype, listening to banter, listening to bullshit, listening to people saying, I've got this on him, he said this, he wrote that, he stabbed this one, and he did that. Well, I had said, there's many seeds being planted. This is a test of faith. Faith. No faith at all in humanity. No faith at all. A good day begins with a good mindset. So if you get up with a pretty angry one, you're going to have a bad day. To improve is to change. To be perfect is to try to change often. Flowers. Oh, here we go. Flowers. Always make people better, happier, and more helpful. They calm the senses and the mind. But you wouldn't know anything about that. No one's here to listen. Oh, well, that's what I see. The way I see it, if you want the rainbow, you have to put up with the rain. And doesn't seem like anyone wants to put up with the rain. I think this guy is a real freak. This way, that way, all over the shop. Not really. You understood me? Well, you'd be a genius. You'll be God. Only God understands me. That's why he made me so different. Made me so different that my mind is like his, more than anyone else's. That's what people don't understand. And God is mysterious, well, so am I. Hello, Kiki Eyes, my goodness. My most faithful one. Oh, thank you for coming, Kiki Eyes. I was getting a bit, disheartened there for a second. No one coming to see me, say hello. But you get that, might be the wrong time of day, people are working, but I don't know what's being said. Some things may have been said about me that I haven't heard of, and that's what it seems to be like on this game. You know that. No matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, You go months and months on end. Good old Arch. Oh, one little hiccup, we'll fucking jump all over him and we'll ignore him. But that's just the way it is. That's just the ridiculousness. But if anything's been said about me, I haven't heard it. So it doesn't really affect me going buying milk and eggs at the shop, really, you know what I'm saying? Or mowing the lawn or anything else. Or tapping the chopsticks. Well. People think, oh, Arch is crazy, Arch is crazy. Well, am I crazy? I've done nothing but try to put on a bit of a show, really. I've been busy with my graduation for my son, buying the house, and I'm helping him move. I'm sorry if I missed it. No, that's all right, you guys. That is quite fine. Like I said, you're quite fine. If you're busy, man. I can't help that. That's what you have to do. Family first. It's like what people don't understand. Why is he this way? Why is he that way? Well, half the time I got a lot of shit. I got to go around here just like you. I got family too. They rely on me as the oldest one now left. Oh, now that my father's gone and my older brother, he hung himself a long time ago, so it's just all up to me. So it's always Uncle Michael come here, Uncle Michael drive here, Dad come and drive me here, Dad come and drive me there. And I got to look after all these ones. And these drives are not easy sometimes. They all live bloody miles away. And then you got your nephew who's on the drugs. You got to try and deal with him, Sorry, that's the problem. Yeah, well, that's it. That's life, Kiki Eyes. You got to keep rolling through it. One bit at a time. Keep going through it. That's all you can ever ask of anyone. You just keep doing for others. The worst part is you don't get the pat on the back. So just seeing you pop up in the chat, actually brightens me up because, well, you've been there pretty much from the start. And I know I've been up and down, and I know I might have been not in everyone's favor. But, not everyone's always going to be. I'm subject to what happens to me in a day, like every other human. But, I got to do these angelic things. So I keep trying to be better than the average human. I learn as we go along. We're not like dogs. This is the bullshit thing that we get ourselves trapped in. We say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, we're not dogs. Humans learn as we go along. Even the wisest will know that. The wisest will know the limits of their wisdom. But you get that. You get that in the big mix? Well, we've been on half an hour. We only go for half an hour. Won't go any longer than that. A bit dry, a bit tired. And yes, like I said, well, it must be just the wrong time of day. A few people here now, they popped out. Hey, in and out. What's this Archangel Michael all about? He's about doing what he does. And it's going to get a lot better because now, well, certain things have changed. I'm freed up. Now that I'm freed up, I'm going to go traveling. We're going to see a lot more out in the out wild. Won't be here at home all the time. Probably won't be wearing this too often. Maybe once or twice a week. Hope to go live every day for a while. Maybe do a few 24-hour lives where you sit with me at night as we observe and wait and see what we may see. It's amazing the places where I go. If you sit out there long enough and quiet enough, you'll be quite amazed what comes up to you. Quite amazed what you see. Especially when your eyes and all that get focused to the darkness out there after a while. And there's no ambient light. No light at all for miles. Just you and your campfire. And the stars out there can be magnificent. That's a bit further up north, up near Mikatara. Best place in the world to see stars, other than the poles. But, So, yes, traveling. Staying out there for the 40 days. Get this body fit in the fit country, back in my country. In my country, absorb all the bad city stuff that I got in me out. Off my guts right out. Probably spill up some black stuff. Almost like blood clot. But that's all the poison that we breathe in every day. Now, there is other techniques. I go out there, well, you need a few people to help you. Where you ground, the ground out there can literally absorb all the poisons out of you. But you have to bury yourself for 3 days. You have your head above it, above the ground. They feed you water and that there. And after 3 days, you come up, and you'll feel a bit funny at first. But when your body starts, once you got used to being out that hole, well, you're quite surprised. All the toxins and all that, they're out of your body. Completely clean. Very, very strange country out there. Very powerful country. And very healing. Well, I'm close to the city here. Well, I'm always going to be sort of sick around the city, the smoke. When I go up there, it's a different story. But then again, different type of country too. Different type of area. And it's beautiful out there. Especially after the rains and all the wildflowers come out. Places that haven't seen flowers for years and years. A nice rain through there. And you'll see the most beautiful colors in the world. That's why I like the country. I don't have to deal with the city. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've been too much city. City is good for certain things, guys. But the country is always the best. But in the end, we all can't move to the country because it'll just become like the city. You know what I mean? Australia here, we've got miles of country. And I've got my own country, my own native title claim. 36,000 square kilometers. Some of the best gold fields in the whole country, let alone the state. It's got Murrin on it, which is our biggest copper mine that we got in the state. Produces like almost 80%. So big is it, they've got a university there that teaches all the people how to go to other mines. So it's pretty big. You can see it from space, the pools that they got. Big red pools where they manufacture the copper. All these things around there, well, you don't believe me even if I told you. And I can't show you because, well, they're sacred. You don't want to wake things up. I let things sleep. Too much people are waking things up. When things wake up, well, they might not like them. Especially our legends. We like them to stay asleep. When they wake up, well, I end up having to write letters to the government saying, what are you doing chasing them? You know what I'm saying? They send me back an email saying, oh yes, we need it, and we're going to send it on the right department and it has to go here, there and elsewhere before it goes there because we need military to deal with that. I said, that's right. There's no Black Hawk helicopters or military in the Dreamtime stories, especially with that fella up there. But that's another story, you see. I have to bring you as actual visual proof. So, it's time to go out and do such a thing. It's time for the pilgrimage. I'll still try to maintain what I can online as best I can, but I will be traveling. As when I base myself, then I'll be able to stay, but I've got to try and put myself in a place where I need transmission. And out there, there's a lot of places I need to go where there's no transmission, no matter what type of phone you got. Unless you got a satellite phone, it costs a fortune, and I don't have a fortune. Of course, I'll be looking for gold around there as I go. Some of the places not going to have gold. Some of the places will. It all depends. Show you the wonders of nature. Maybe you ought to catch some things, well, not quite unbelievable. But if I catch them good enough, well, they might be worth $1 million. I know getting the footage of those big snakes, but I don't want to go hunting snakes. It says in the Bible, you don't trust those who go hunting snakes. Well, I don't go hunting them. I know where they are. Probably film them from a distance. That'll still be $1 million film because they're pretty big snakes. And I mean big. And ancient. And smart. But, that's not the purpose. I'm going to show you out there. If we see snakes on the way out there, well, that's just going to be a coincidence. But I'm going to be looking for something else. A creature of ultimate legend. One, well, it's true. Very real. I haven't seen that one myself with my eyes, other than what Kelly had showed me when it was released on Facebook for a few hours before they took it down. But I have seen one of the spares when I was a child, out on an Alabama plane. But, so I know what I've got to deal with. It's pretty scary. But with you with me together, and hopefully with the right transmission and the right range, we'll be able to go out and tame a dragon. And you watch old Arch really be the angel that he is. And he prove himself. And then, Kiki, all those ones that got paid, all those ones that sold themselves off to the government, all those ones that signed the Secrecy Act, they all been paid. Now, who gets to name their price? Did you see? I held out, and I get the biggest reward of all, the lion's share. That's what happens when you're greedy. You got to go the hard yard, see? I still got to go. Still got to finish it off. But there's a reward at the end. In this life or the next, doesn't matter. As long as the mission is done. The wealth and the fame, it's not so important. But that's going to come. Guarantee you. The moment I walk into town with the dragon, ain't no I'm going to be worried about too much of Epstein list or anything else for a little while. This dragon. What's this bloke got a dragon? He was telling us about it all the time, and now he's really got one. What's going on? Well, maybe he should have looked at the letter I've been putting up all the time. Been trying to warn you. Things are not going to be as they're going to be. When I bring that to the world, you're going to have a bit of understanding. No? There is mysterious things out there. God is really real. And it's time you get a lesson in it. Whether it costs me my life or not, well, that's part of the job. It's part of the big mix. And that's it. I'll show you things that I have to do out there. Well, pretty much, very sacred, very tribal. And it'll be the last time anyone sees it. And that'll be it. Because when I go, that information has to go with me. The last time, I am the last Wugan man, Michael the Archangel. The only one God's ever going to send. I have to do this as a man, because that's how it has to be done. God can't put his hands in on this, because he put a rainbow up and said he's never going to touch the earth again. So he tipped the scales into the hands of man. God can only work through us. So, the only way we can come here is you've got to be born into the world. And God, he doesn't chuck a spirit into someone and possess them. So when you hear people saying, oh, Jesus come into me and all that, no, that's called a possession. God doesn't send spirits to possess anybody. He doesn't come fucking inside you like that. Right? Your choice to bring him in. Or start. Get that right. So whatever vision's there seeing, that's the fucking indoctrination you've been bred. Enough people believe in something, you come into a euphoric dream. Becomes a singularity, becomes a reality. We live on a dreaming goddess called Mother Nature. Enough of us put a fucking thought into it, becomes a reality. It's like you can't grasp the reality of grabbing that Bible, rewriting the fucking last end so it's all hunky-dory for us, and evil topples very quickly. We all put our faith in that, that'll become a reality. But Jews can't grasp that, see? But that's the magic of religion. That's the mysteriousness of God. It's up for you to decide. Do you want to play that fucking book out? Or do you want to fucking find your own ending with God? Because I guarantee you, when you read right through that book, he doesn't want us living in a cube. Otherwise, why would he create this glorious nature around us? Think about that. right? That Bible, everything you put your faith in, was refashioned by a Roman emperor 600 years after Jesus died, and Jesus never called himself a Christian, right? Jesus called himself Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, you get that in the big mix. Well, I keep looking at this clock up there, but there's no battery and it's been flat for about 2 days. Got to get up there and change it. Oh, crazy. One of those dealies where it's the little fat battery for some reason. Can't be the normal double A, triple A, or whatever like that. It's got to be this some bang dango watch clock. Oh, mum and dad, they're always buying the most terrible thing. And spend a lot of money on it too. But you get that. They earned it. They bloody can spend it, I guess. Alright, this is the Archangel Michael signing off for now. I hope I find everyone's going well. I hope you go well with your son and that. What? Yep. No, when he's moving his house, that's the thing. Moving into a new house. It's all exciting. You don't want to try and break nothing. You don't want to mark the walls. All fidgety for a few days until you relax and settle in. It'll come all good. It'll come all good. Yep. Oh well, I've had enough. I'm going over there, finish off my drink, sit back, maybe create a few shorts, go through YouTube, see what's been said. Might get a bit more understanding. But then again, you get that. I just don't find it, I find it funny. One moment, you're the flavor of the second. The next moment, you're the biggest cunt in the galaxy. And sometimes, all you do is go to sleep and wake up, and that happens. Ain't that a crazy bitch? Well, this is YouTube. This is the Archangel Michael signing off for now. Stay safe, be good to each other, and, respect is the main key.